While Rolex has long been synonymous with luxury, style, and success, there is ongoing speculation and discussion within the market about the Rolex prices. There is a discussion in the market suggesting a possible decline in Rolex prices. Despite Rolex's long-standing association with luxury, some observers note a perceived shift, possibly influenced by evolving consumer preferences or broader economic factors. This emerging trend prompts consideration of the dynamic factors at play and their potential implications for the luxury watch market as a whole. Luxury watch prices always go up and down, and it's not usual for them to rise. However, it gets interesting when they drop to a new low. Take Rolex, the king of luxury watches, for example. Since the pandemic, people are talking about how the prices are changing. If you buy a Rolex from a store, the price keeps going up. But if you want to sell it to someone else, the price might not go up as much. So, the big question is, are Rolex prices going down or up? Let's break it down for you. Retail market. In terms of buying new Rolex watches, the official prices have not gone down recently, especially since the pandemic hit. Like many luxury watch brands, Rolex faced challenges with supply and demand during the 2020 pandemic, and these effects continued into 2021. Normally, Rolex increases prices every January, but due to pandemic impacts, there were no changes in 2021. Instead, the price list got updated in the second quarter of 2022. In this update, Rolex introduced new models like the Rolex Perpetual 41mm and made changes to existing ones, like the Submariner. In November of the same year, another price adjustment happened, showing an average increase of 5%. Fast forward to January 2023, and the Swiss watchmaker declared a new Rolex price bump, averaging around 3% for all models. As for the upcoming year, it's uncertain whether there will be another change. There's also talk about a possible Rolex price increase in 2024, but nothing official has been confirmed. Secondary market. The world of fancy watches has two parts: the store where you buy them new and the place where people sell them again, called the secondary market. The store prices for Rolex watches stayed the same recently, but if you look at the secondary market, it gets interesting. A group called Watch Charts tells us that used Rolex watches have become 31% cheaper since March 2022. It might seem like a big drop, but it was expected because in 2021 prices were very high due to the pandemic. In April 2021, after the pandemic started going away, people were ready to pay a lot for luxury stuff, and there weren't many watches to buy, so prices went up a lot. From 2022, prices started to go down to a normal level. A big company called Morgan Stanley said the Rolex Daytona's price in the secondary market dropped by 21% since 2021. It's not the only fancy watch that became cheaper. The Audemars Piguet Royal Oak also got 17% less expensive. In 2022, the drop in prices wasn't as much, and from the second quarter of 2022 to the third quarter of 2023, used Rolex watches only got 8% cheaper. So, the prices are changing, and it's interesting to see how much people are willing to pay for these fancy watches that everyone loves. Will Rolex prices drop in 2024? Luxury watch lovers and experts are already making guesses about what Rolex might do in 2024. They talk about new and updated watch models, but when it comes to prices, it's a bit tricky. Most experts are waiting to see how the market does in 2023, because that will decide if prices go up or down. Personally, we don't think the prices will go down in stores in 2024, at least not in the official market. Some people are already talking about prices going up again in January, but for the place where people sell their watches again, the secondary market, it might be a different story. More watches available might make some prices go down, but some watches will probably stay expensive. If lots of people still really want these watches in 2024, the prices for used Rolexes might go down again. At the same time, the official prices in the stores will likely go up like they do every January, so it's a bit of a wait-and-see situation for now. Why are Rolex prices dropping? The decline in Rolex prices can be attributed to a predictable pattern observed in the luxury watch market. Historically, after experiencing a surge and reaching extraordinary highs, the prices tend to retreat, marking a natural progression in market dynamics. In the case of Rolex, the years 2020 and 2021 witnessed an unexpected spike in the demand for luxury watches, catching many by surprise. Despite conventional wisdom suggesting that buying luxury items during a pandemic might not be ideal, some buyers held a different viewpoint. An explanation for this unconventional trend points to the pandemic's impact on people's spending habits. With restrictions limiting expenditures on conventional luxuries such as travel and entertainment venues, individuals found themselves with more disposable income. By mid-2021, as restrictions eased, this surplus money was redirected towards acquiring luxurious watches. Another plausible rationale centers around a supply shortage induced by the pandemic, triggering an increase in demand. The age-old principle that people desire what is scarce came into play, leading individuals to be willing to pay higher prices to secure the coveted watches that were in short supply. Returning to the central question, why are Rolex prices dropping? The answer lies in the market's response to a record high. As the supply increased in tandem with the introduction of a new price list in 2022, prices naturally adjusted to meet demand. This correction is steering the market back towards its standard range, reminiscent of the pre-pandemic era. In essence, the downward shift in Rolex prices is not an anomaly, but rather a part of the market's inherent dynamics, a process of normalization after a period of extraordinary demand and subsequent adjustments in supply. With this, we would like to end this video with the hope that you liked and enjoyed it. If you like our content, make sure that you like our video and do share your views and opinions with us in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel to receive regular videos from us, and don't forget to click the bell icon to never miss an update. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one. Until then, peace.